I don't want to be a snot.
No.
I want to get old and crotchety and mean.
No, you know how many like old people? Oh my goodness! And I have nothing against the age of a person.
Right.
I can't wait till I'm 50 because I feel like women in their 50s are like, I'm living my best life and it's fantastic. But the amount of like older people on our Facebook page about events lately, I'm all like, so Facebook has done a weird thing. I have selected where I want it to lead them to the website for the event, but instead it just leads them to Messenger, no matter what I press. Like it undoes all of my settings, and it's very frustrating and annoying. And so what happens is then they click on it, and it takes them to Messenger. And so the message is like, how can I help you? So this one person was like, what do you mean, how can you help me? And I was like, you clicked on it. It's an automatic message. Like, it's just an automated message that pops up when you automatically click.
Yeah.
And like make a comment.
Yeah.
So you have to say something first, and then it like pick one of the things, and then it like gives you an automated message before it even like hits me to see that Messenger has had messages. And the amount of people are like, I'm confused, and I'm like, I'm confused. Like you clicked on it.
Well, and I feel bad too because more and more people are adapt to doing online stuff. Mm-hmm. But this is the second year now that if you want to go to the football game Saturday, or if you want to go to the volleyball tournament up in Albuquerque, well, actually, technically in Rio Rancho, you have to buy your ticket online.
Yes.
And then and you can't print it out. So whatever device it is that you use to make the purchase, you have to have that device with you.
Right.
So that when you get to the stadium or you get to
you have the ticket.
You have the online ticket that you can show on your phone. And I was joking with the barking guy because up until recently he didn't have a cell phone.
Oh.
And I said, wouldn't it be great if you took your computer and you put it on one of those carts, like the AV carts?
With a little generator.
Yes.
Keep it going.
And you go rolling up to the gate and you power up the generator and then you turn on your computer and you go, there!
There's my ticket. Yeah, no. So with our tickets, I just tell them, you're going to get a QR code in your email, but you don't have to bring it with you. Like, give me your information. We'll look you up. Like, don't even try to bother with it. If you do have it, great, we'll scan your QR code, but it is not a requirement. I tell them it's not a requirement. So that way, if it is something that they're struggling with, like, don't worry about it. We have your name, all of your information that you gave us, we verify you.
Right.
It's fine.
Right. So we're good to go. Come on in. And of course, you're dealing with any given night a couple of hundred tickets.
Yes.
The Bulldog Bowl might have, 6,000 tickets to have to deal with. So it's a little scale at scale.
Oh my gosh, their scale is so much bigger.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you got to keep that in mind. I don't know how that's going to affect the attendance or not. People are going to say, I'll just watch it on TV or listen to it on the radio. And I'm sure that's a certain percentage of people, too, that are not going to mess with it, which is why we have to pay money to the NMAA because, in essence, we are compensating the NMAA for any tickets that may not be purchased.
Right.
As a result of the fact that people can go to our website and watch it for free.
Yes.
So that, I'm sure, will have an impact on the attendance. But golly, it's Saturday afternoon. The sun will be shining. I think it's going to be a pretty day. Let me look at the weather here. Yeah, 56, so it won't be real warm. Kind of fall-like.
Yeah,
but
so wear your fall jacket.
Well, fall jacket.
Maybe bring a lap blanket.
But Artesia does such a great job of the whole experience. With the bell and the cheerleader and the band and the jumbotron.
Oh yeah, it's a whole event. Yeah.
Yeah, you need to go. If you can go to the game. If you can figure out the online thing, I was looking at the online portal. I don't know if that's a lawnmower or a plane buzzing around out there.
Oh, they're doing they're power washing cars and stuff.
Oh, and then they spray all the dirt on my sidewalk when they do that. Okay.
Yeah, so they're over there doing like a car wash.
Got it. And then our sidewalk gets covered in mud. All right, I got it. I'm looking at the online portal. I don't know how it works on yours, if it's the honor system. But it says here adult tickets $10, military $5, senior 65 plus $5, student K through 12 $5.
So we usually just have the one ticket price.
I know you usually have the one ticket price, but if I go here and I click
any of the other choices
that are the $5 choices, Like if I click senior 65 plus, I'm going to click that, and then I'm going to click get 2 tickets, $15. It's $1.50 for the adult ticket service fee. It's $1.25 for the senior ticket service fee. That's it. I don't know that there's any further verification
That you're who you say
that
you
I'm
are.
who I say I am.
Yeah.
So I'm just thinking out loud. I am not attempting to do anything. I'm not suggesting anybody do anything. I'm just asking a question. So if I go ahead and I remove the adult ticket, it's $6.25 between my $5 ticket and my total. All purchases are non-refundable. By completing the purchase, you agree to our terms of use and privacy policy. Terms of use is just usage of the website.
Mm-hmm.
I
don't know.
I don't know. I don't want to. Again, I'm going to stop right there.
So like with us, for instance, I don't have it where you can pull up a group option. So because we do have groups that come,
Sure.
they bring like 13 to 20 people, and so if you bring like 10 or more people, I'll offer you a discount code which you can use to get the discount for bringing a large group.
And they do have a discount code spot on there, but I don't know what the discount code is.
And so I don't just have it out there. They have to call me to get the discount code.
Right.
And because technically all of my seats are the same price, because someone asked, like, if you're closer to the stage, if you're further back, does the price change? Well, the Ocotillo is so small, like, there's not a huge difference between sitting up front to sitting in the back.
That's right.
And so my ticket price is all the same. So usually I don't have, the only time there's like a no ticket sales if you have a lap sit child. So anyone under the age of like kindergarten age, and they're going to sit in your lap, because even then, like the seats, like they push down and they don't have enough weight. So they're usually lap sit. And I don't even try to verify that with the parent or whatever. I can obviously see if the kid's like old enough that they should have had a ticket.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's K through 12th grade has ticket price, and then adult ticket price.
Okay.
And if you have a group, usually if I tell people, I'm like, call and let me know, because I'm not just going to have it floating around the website.
Sure.
Because
people like me will.
Yeah. And so, but that's how I verify. And I was like, and sometimes we do offer specials. Like if there's something else going on or the event's attached to something, if you bring in a flyer or whatever, we'll let you know ahead of time if there's a discount associated with like doing that.
Yeah.
But of course, again, my ticket price is already really low. So
now,
they're not for everything.
Do you have a service fee? Is there a service fee when you buy online?
I think there's for the processing. No, our fee is built into the price. You don't get you don't get charged. We pay it on the Square end. We pay it, but we don't add that.
So that's a difference between you and the NMAA, because
So if we say our ticket is $30, it's a full $30.
It's $30.
So if you buy 2 tickets, it's going to be a total of $60. There's nothing added.
Right.
We get our service charge from Square separate, and it pulls it out.
Okay.
So
and everybody's different. This is not to be. This is not intended to be critical of GoFan, but GoFan does have a service fee that's added on top of that. So if you buy your 2 adult tickets for $20, you're going to have another $3.
Yeah, so
the service fees added on top of that.
We pay that.
Yeah, gotcha.
So our ticket prices are what our ticket prices are. So.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay. Well, just more and more people are buying their stuff that way, and are buying things online. And for some people, they've adapted, and others it's still a struggle. And but in your case, you got all these great concerts coming up, and if anybody has any questions at all or needs help, you can click on Messenger.
Yes. And I will say, because there was a lady, she's like, I came by and the door was locked. So we had like a couple of incidents where some not so good people came into the building. And if there's just one of us, like yesterday, it was just Andrew for most of the morning. I came in the afternoon because I had the electrician at my house all morning. If there's just one of us and we happen to have to go to the back, because we have art on display, that is why the door is locked. And so if you just wait or call the number on the window, like, we will come and let you in if we happen to be in the restroom for a minute or in the back of the building. So that is why the door is locked. Or if you do come and catch us while we're on break, and or out to lunch, I do still suggest calling and leaving a voicemail so that way we know you're coming, because sometimes we're not there all day because we have a break or we had to go to lunch.
Well, good.
But yesterday, the errand sign was out because there was some errands that Andrew had to go, and the number, which is my cell phone number, was on the door. So if you happen to come by, just call the number and either leave us a voicemail. Usually if it's on my cell phone, I'll answer because I have it on me.
Got it.
So if you happen to come by, the door is locked. Please call.
I'm not sure what word I was trying to say that came out some kind of different word. But
it's okay. Yeah, so just call. Call, and I do know some people call, but they don't leave a voicemail. I cannot call you back if you don't leave me a voicemail, because I'm not sure if you're a spam caller, which I do get a lot of those, or what exactly you needed for us to call you back for. So it's really important to leave a voicemail so we know exactly what your needs are.
Okay. So it's not like you're calling somebody from your family that will look and say, hey, Candace called, I need to call her back.
Yeah.
It would be very helpful if you said, hey, Candace, I need help with some tickets for an upcoming concert. And then you know it's a person who wants tickets. And
and exactly what we do. Because we do. We get a lot of calls, but not a lot of voicemails.
Yeah.
So that helps us be able to assist you better.
Sure. Well, what do you have coming up? You've got some.
The big
really
one is Sons of the Pioneers.
Okay.
And so that's where I'm giving like extra information, because we do have people like, hey, I stopped by, the door was locked, or hey, I called. Please leave a voicemail. And even at the end of the voicemail, if it's really pressing, my number is on there to call. So at the end of the voicemail, it gives you our hours, and then it tells you, like, if you really need to get a hold of somebody now, it lists my cell phone number.
Okay.
And so then you can call me and reach me wherever I'm at. So if you didn't decide you want to leave a voicemail and you wanted to call me there, I will answer, because I'm expecting to get calls of numbers I don't recognize.
Right.
And so I will answer. So call, and if you stop by, the door is locked. Be patient with us. We might have gone to the back of the building. Just either call the number or give us a couple seconds. Someone usually comes back up front. And especially if Sweet Confections is open, if you let them know, someone will come in the building and find wherever we're at too from there. Because the buildings are connected.
That's right. That's right. So Sons of the Pioneers, when is that?
It's Friday. Friday.
Like tomorrow?
Friday.
Oh, okay.
At 6 p.m.
All right.
Tickets are $34 for adults and $10 for K through 12th grade. And we're real excited. They're very excited. And a lot of engagement on Facebook, which has been really awesome. So if you're not sure, it's a great show. They do a brilliant job, and they're some of the kindest human beings you can meet.
Yeah.
So we're excited to have them. That is Friday, and then on Sunday is Harry Potter.
The movie,
and the Sorcerer's Stone, the movie in Heritage Walkway.
That's
and that is free with popcorn included. And so we do that. And coming up on the 14th and the 17th, we have Kristen Mortensen teaching her charcoal workshop.
Okay.
So how to draw with charcoal. And they're kind of reminiscent of her drawings, beautiful drawings that she did for Main Street.
Yes.
Of the statues. And so that's $30 for both class days. So it's not $30 per class. It's $30 for all of it.
Okay.
And we provide the materials. And so you just have to come and participate with that. So that's the 14th and the 17th. And we did have the auditions for the Comedy Troupe's production of Who Poisoned His Meatball.
Yes.
But we do have some minor parts we still need to fill.
Okay.
So if you're interested and you want a part that maybe has 1 or 2 lines, just to get your feet wet.
My silly brain, do you have to have your own helmet and light?
For?
The minor part?
Yes. Yes, you do. You'll be mining underneath the Ocotillo stage.
I have a canary.
No, I think we have
I'm
we
so
have a
sorry.
few like a tattoo artist and a secretary and stuff like that. So
Okay.
they have a couple lines. They are a part of the plot,
Ooh.
but they're not really big parts.
Got it.
So we could use people for those still.
Okay.
But we have begun rehearsals. So
Oh,
if
wow.
you're interested, please call or come by and talk to us about it, and we'll get you set up.
Okay. Who poisoned the
Who poisoned the meatball?
meatball or his meatball or something like
Yes,
that?
Who Poisoned His Meatball?
His meatball. Okay.
By Craig Sodaro.
Okay.
In cooperation with Pioneer Drama Service.
So have
we've
you
given all
done
the
your
credits.
table read yet? Have
Yes.
you done that?
Yes, we did.
And it's funny.
It is funny. It is very funny. I play Phyllis. I am a reporter. So
Okay.
There we go. Phyllis the reporter. And it was a lot of fun reading through. We did that Monday night,
Monday night.
our first read through.
Cool, but there are a couple of small parts.
Yes, that are
minor
still
parts
open.
That are
Mhm.
open. Okay, get a hold of Kandese and
Yeah.
because those performances, I believe, are in February. If I
February.
remember
The
correctly.
17th through the 19th of February are the production dates.
So okay.
Yeah.
So we talked about Sons of Pioneers,
Yes.
which is tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, 6 p.m.
And then you've got you talked about the charcoal workshop.
Yes.
I think you've got. Is the gingerbread thing up next, or is the
No, then it's the Carpenter's Christmas.
Carpenter's Christmas?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
all right.
well, and then we have another. So we have the 13th is Harry Potter, the 20th is the Goonies
Right.
for the Heritage Walkway movies.
Uh-huh.
And then the 29th, which is also Giving Tuesday, so give to your favorite organization. Hint, hint, wink, wink. On the 29th.
Uh-huh.
It's a Carpenter's Christmas at
Okay.
7:30 p.m.
Okay.
And we will have participation from some of the choirs. I don't know which
Well, that's
choirs
cool.
in the school system yet, but we finally we're getting underway the coordination, and they'll sing a few songs with the group.
Well, that's neat.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
tickets for that are selling like hotcakes. So I would get your tickets
I can't
sooner
think
rather
of
than
the
later.
last time I bought hotcakes, though. I'm sorry. I just get literal.
See, there we go. See, you are like a little bit sassy with the you don't have to wait until you get older to be that way. You're already kind of that way now.
I'm already there.
You're already there.
So if I go to the, so I'm going to go. I just want to make sure. Go to the Artesia Arts Council website. This is on my phone.
Yes.
And you have Get Started, your history.
If you tip the menu, the drop-down menu. So,
Okay, so that's the little
bars at the top.
lines there.
And you go to events
Events,
and our calendar,
calendar.
and it's thinking.
Okay, it's loading up right there.
Yeah.
There we go.
And so all of our shows are on that calendar. Any educational classes are underneath education, but there's a Carpenter's Christmas. Mm-hmm.
So if I tap on that, nothing happens. Let's see. Or is there read more? Let me try that one.
There you go.
Try the read more. So the whole thing is not a link. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Carpenter's Christmas, $10 to $35, 7:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. on 11/29.
Yes.
Ocotillo Performing Arts Center, and then you ticket type
Is adult or K through 12.
adult through K through 12. There's no verification, right? I'm just
If you come through with a kid ticket
Uh-huh.
and you're clearly an adult, we will address it.
There you go.
There. We can see the tickets that you bought. Yeah.
What if you're an adult that act like a child? That's a different thing.
I'm an adult that acts like a child sometimes, but I still pay the adult price.
That's right. So, and then you have your pick your seat, and
Yes.
the green ones or the turquoise ones are the ones that are available.
Yes.
And the gray ones are the ones that have already been purchased.
Yes.
So and then row A is
Front.
right in front of the stage. And
Row M is back.
and row K, L, and M are at the back of the house. Okay, very good. And then you select your seats.
Yes.
And then once you have selected your seats, you hit the select the seats, and then you can buy with Apple Pay or with Google Pay, or you can book a ticket.
Yeah. So what Book Ticket does is it then puts it in the cart. So if you want to buy more tickets to other shows, you can do that. So it's going to refresh the page. And if you're not going to buy any other tickets, you just go to your cart instead. But it
Okay.
doesn't immediately take you to the cart. So that way, if there's any other shows you want to look at or buy, you can add them all to the cart at one time.
Okay. And like you said earlier, 2 adult tickets, $35. There's a coupon code if you have the coupon code.
Yes.
And then the
If you're
subtotal.
bringing 10 or more. Yeah.
Okay. And then if you are, call so you can get the code when you make your purchase. And then there's the cart totals, and then proceed to checkout.
Yes.
So there's no additional fees or anything else that's added on top of that.
Yeah.
So looks pretty easy peasy to me.
It is. However, some people do struggle with it, and that's okay. That's why you call, and I walk you through it, or we will just do it over the phone.
That's right.
And we've done a lot of that, and I'm happy to help. Andrew is happy to help. We love talking to people, so it's a easy process.
Easy process to go through. I saw you've got a artist work on display in the lobby.
We have Oscar Hernandez currently up. He will come down at the end of this month.
Okay.
Yeah, and his work is phenomenal. It's great.
Okay, so that's on display in the lobby at the Ocotillo through the month of November. So, okay. Have you all thought about who you might have next month? Or
Next month is our pop-up art contest.
Okay.
So it's our winter art contest is next month. And then in January, we'll have our next artist for January, February. But December is an art contest month. And so you'd be ready to vote. That's what's happening next month.
Okay. Well, that sounds great. Well, there's a lot going on.
I know, we're busy. And then also, you did mention, so the Giving Tuesday is the 29th.
Yes.
And then Light Up Artesia is the 1st.
Yes.
And we will have Santa back.
You said that, and I mentioned that to Morgan with Main Street.
Yes.
And
yeah, we'll have Santa back
pretty happy about that.
upon request. It was requested that we have him back. So we have Santa. We'll still do the craft in the lobby, but we'll also have Santa. And then on the 3rd is the Three Redneck Tenors Christmas Spectac Yule, as in Yule, Y-U-L-E, Yule-R.
Okay.
And we're really excited about having them. And then we go right into gingerbread houses starting the Tuesday through Saturday of the following week. The 6th through the 10th is our gingerbread house. Our large houses are $30. Our small to medium are $25. And so you buy them. You come any of those days during the times that we're open, decorate your gingerbread house with your family, and take it home.
Yeah.
We'll have the candy, all the frosting. Frosting this year is being provided by Sweet Confections for us.
Then you know it's good.
Yeah, because we bought wholesale gingerbread houses this year. So we're getting them in a wholesale box of multiple boxes of gingerbread houses, and they're doing all of the frosting for us.
Well,
and so
those make fantastic holiday decorations for your home.
Oh, yeah, and it's a great time to spend with your family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then you have no mess at your house to clean up. We have all the sticky mess.
That's true. That's true. So go online, get your tickets. Sons of the Pioneer, and are those also selling like hotcakes or like biscuits?
Now they are. It was kind of slow, but then people realize it's the week.
Yeah.
And they're like, I got to buy my tickets.
That's right.
So they're buying their tickets.
They're going
as
like
we go.
Cowboy Coffee.
Cowboy Coffee. There we go.
I don't know. That doesn't mean anything, but it sounds good.
Yeah, it sounds relevant. Yeah.
Good. All right. Well, get your tickets and get ready to go.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
No, just come on out tomorrow, 6 p.m.
It's going to be fun.
It is.
And there's a lot. I mean, there's Bulldogs on Review is tonight.
Yes.
Or Saturday.
Yes.
Sons of the Pioneers on Friday. You can go to the football game on Saturday.
We have lots of fun things to do this weekend.
Tons of things. You've got the movies Sunday night.
Yeah.
The Harry Potter.
And the Sorcerer's Stone.
Season 1, I think you said.
Year 1.
Is on your year 1. I'm sorry. Excellent. And then if you really want to have fun, after you're done watching
Yes.
Harry Potter, then you can go home and watch the same actor
Yes.
be Weird Al Yankovic.
Yes. It's so exciting.
I haven't seen that yet.
I've heard he did. It was really funny. He was being interviewed, and he said like they have like call names, and so of course his call name was Weird Al. But when Weird Al was actually on set, his call name was Real Al, and he's all like, to go like making this persona for yourself, and you don't even get called your own name on set like somebody else's.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Because Weird Al has a cameo.
Yeah.
As somebody else.
Yes, but his call name on set was Real Al instead of Weird Al.
Instead of Weird Al. Yeah, that would be kind of confusing. Hopefully not.
I know.
I haven't seen it yet. Jamie's seen it. Mike Winters watched it, and they were telling me about it at lunch Tuesday. Didn't give me any spoilers or anything like that, but it sounds like it's an interesting interpretation of Al's. It's an interesting Al interpretation of Al's life.
Yes. Yes.
So
I've heard good things.
Things that happened and things that happened as he might have exaggerated in his imagination how they happened. So it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So I'll have to check it out. All right, Candace, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
We'll see you this weekend.
Yes.